Bro, where they from? The belly of the beast. Bro, what they do? Packing the heat. Woo. Bro, what they like? Smoking them trees. Bro, how they live? Running the streets. Bro, where they from? The belly of the beast.
Welcome to another episode, Change Tomorrow. Today we're going to be talking about how important is money in a relationship.
Oh, specifically in a relationship.
Yeah, how important is money? How important is money to each and every one of us on here when it comes to, dating or, marrying or whatever, being in a relationship, whatever it may be. How important is money? Because we know, you can't survive in the world without it. You got to pay bills, obviously, right? You got, you guys are grown women, you got bills, house notes, car notes, kids to take care of, groceries. You got to feed the tummy. Right, nails. Look at your nails. Look at your nails. Toes, manicure, pedis, hair. Of course, hair got to get done. That's $350, right? So I'm just saying, how important is money to you guys?
I feel like money is important, not just to women. It should be important to everybody.
I agree.
Money made the world go round.
I agree.
So with no money, how are we supposed to survive?
I agree.
Eggs are $10, $20, $30. I mean, it's ridiculous.
I agree. So how important is money?
Okay, you agree.
I learned from the best. So how important is money?
I agree. You need money. Money pay bills. Money buy you what you need, the essentials of life. So if there's no money, how are you going to get it?
How you going to get it? Okay, so when it comes to meeting people or dealing with people, how important is money? When you meet someone, how important is the money? Let's get to the nitty gritty. How important is the paper?
The answer don't change. It's important.
How important is? I'm saying, but how important is it though? Because the reason why I'm asking, there's people out here that'll put up with anything because of the money.
Oh, for some money, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
well,
that
you can't
goes
sell your soul.
That goes for everybody, not just one sex. People put up with anything for money. So, how important is it when you meet someone?
I'm not willing to sell my soul. But I do think money is important. So with that being said, I know a lot of people feel a type of way when women say they want a man to make a certain amount of money or bring a certain amount of money to the table. Aside from the usual argument of, women wanting more than they deserve some way, somehow. But I do think that is a very true statement. Like,
that money's important?
No, like the amount of money that you bring into the relationship is important. Because if you meet a woman and this woman lives a certain lifestyle, you got to be able to fit into her world. Vice versa as well. You meet a man, he live a certain lifestyle. You got to be able to fit into. It's just different for men and women, obviously, when they dating.
I think a man could meet a woman that's not quite to his level, and then he'll still accept her and help build her up to that level, right? I just don't. In my years of being on this planet, I've not ever seen a woman take a man that's not quite to her caliber and kind of like, I'm just saying from my eyes. I'm not saying that it doesn't happen because I don't want y'all to try to, you know what I mean? I'm just saying I have not ever seen a woman take a man and elevate him. Even though he doesn't fit her, you know what I mean? Her income.
And if you listen to a lot of the women that talk and the women that are not really receptive to doing that, it's because they've done it already. They've done it before, and the man burnt her. The man did something foul. He didn't left a bad taste. Yeah, so it's like, why would I? The same way men feel like, why should I do it? Why should I keep doing that? Why should I keep building you up? I'm gonna build you up and help you with everything. I can help you with your credit. I can help you get into whatever career field. I'm helping you build your business, and then once you get to where you're going, now it's F me. And what am I supposed to do with that? So I know a lot of women that have done it. It's just they don't want to do it no more.
So you build a bear just for somebody to come and just take your bear, huh? Bye-bye, Teddy.
Listen.
Bye-bye, Teddy. Teddy gone.
It's a reality, though.
Ooh.
So, and I feel like, a lot of the men that say women don't do this, don't do that, that's not true. The women are tired of doing it.
Okay.
And so to go deeper into that, we're going to say the example that they always give, like now this century, generation, whatever. Yeah. You know, you have men and women that are going to work, right? Yeah. So the man goes to work and he comes home. Yeah. That's like the expectation. You go to work, make the money, come home. Yeah. The woman is going to work, coming home, she's cooking, she's cleaning, taking care of the kids. She's doing a number of things.
A plethora. She's doing a plethora thing. Yeah.
So if I'm investing all of this into the relationship and then I get nothing for it, or you just leave me after you get to where you're going.
Damn, so it's almost like there's no insurance for y'all, huh? That's what you're saying? You guys don't have an insurance policy?
I don't think anybody have insurance policies, men or women. Because a man can get with a woman, bring her up. She can utilize all his resources, build herself up, and then say, yeah, I'm done with this. Because now I qualify for a better man than I did when I met you.
Okay, so what you said, you said the women are tired of trying to help a man to get to a certain level. So you're saying it's important to just meet someone at your level to try to build with, right?
I don't think you have to meet someone at your level. I just think you have to meet someone that you're willing to take that gamble with.
So then the money doesn't have importance.
Are you asking me personally? Me?
No, it's just we're just having a conversation, man.
Make sure I'm
You
on
so
point.
silly, man. Okay, no. You know, I never
Make sure I understand what you're
I never ask like a direct question unless I'm gonna say,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, so the money's not important then, right? Because if we're gonna if what you're saying is, it doesn't matter how much the person made, right? It just depends if you're willing to take that chance with the person.
I mean, that's my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's all
that's just my
personal
opinion. I feel like you see some people, they date people, you be like, what the, but that's what they want to do. Like the person may not have nothing, male or female may not have nothing. Like you're like, why the heck did? But that's what they wanted to do. They saw something in that person. That's what they wanted to do.
You agree with that though? Like you think that's?
I feel like everybody should do what they want to do.
No. That's not the point I'm asking about. I'm asking about
You might might have a better reason for liking a person that I don't know nothing about. So I ain't gonna knock it.
I'm gonna leave you alone. I gotta see what you're doing.
Because you're not asking me personally. I don't want to date someone who doesn't make enough money to do the things that I like to do. That doesn't mean you have to be rich. It just means like I like to travel. So why would I date somebody or be with somebody who doesn't have their passport or I don't like to fly? So then where the hell we gonna go?
Like
I can't. What am I saying?
People say that they don't like it.
Yes.
For real.
Yes, they're terrified.
And if you're not willing to budge, like you're not even willing to get on
Or
the
meet
plane,
halfway somewhere, like compromise. What's the point?
Yeah.
and that's just you being honest, like you said in the beginning phase is like, hey, let's just acknowledge what we want, what we don't want. So, or you have some people that I have a friend, me and him are always debating, and he was like, please don't kill me. So he was like, he wrecked his car. And so when he wrecked his car, he was just saving to get another car. Now, I know him, so I know him more on a personal level, so I understand, like, his finances, what he does, stuff like that. But to the average person, they don't. For maybe, I think, 6 to 8 months, he was riding a bike. And he was like, oh, well, if she's not willing to get on a bike with me, then I'm not, I don't want to talk to her. And I'm like, baby, I'm not getting on the bike. I'm not getting on the scooter. Like, I don't want to. But
what kind of bike you talking about, like a motorcycle bike?
No.
Or like a bike?
A 12-speed. And I just feel like I wasn't trying to be funny, but I was just like, I'm not getting on that bike. Like, I know you, so it's, I get it, no.
Some of the examples that people use to find love or to find, it'd be ridiculous.
But okay, the point I made in that was, it was 6-7 months, he was riding a bike, and then he went and bought his car cash. You know what I'm saying? But I understand because I know his job, and I know he can afford it. And that's why I was trying to tell him, I'm like, bitch, I'm not riding no bike. Like, you can afford a car. I'm not riding a bike. But he was trying to prove a point, like, he don't want women to be after him just because of his money. And I'm like, I get it, but baby, I'm not kidding.
Okay, but what about the people that actually only date for money? Like, they only date for what you do have, right? Like, because, I mean, this is the age of social media. You see it all the time. You got people that are purposely getting in a relationship because this person has money. You know what I'm saying? And they'll put up with just about anything just to be around the money. To me, I think that's kind of weird in some ways. But then again, I guess that's just how they was brought up. You got to get in where you fit in, right? You got to get where some people are just okay with, being treated like less than and talked down on and, right? I think there's people like that.
That's the generation now.
The generation now.
Everybody just talk to whoever. Like, they don't even care.
What do you mean talk to whoever?
Like, they don't care what the person looked like.
As long as they got money.
Yes. Just because they got money and they can lavish them in the finer things in life, they'll deal with whatever come with it. They're okay with it.
I try not to have too much of an opinion when it comes to that because
Talking about looks and the people.
Well, the
they
people
deal
that
with.
choose to date, because it's just not my world. So I just feel like it's not my world. It's not my place to judge. Do I agree? No, clearly not. But that's because it's not my world. So
It happens a lot, and
Yeah.
a lot of people have some good relationship come out of it. It is what it is. Like whatever you floats your boat.
Whatever floats your boat, huh?
Yeah, if you want to talk to this person, and just because they don't look appealing to us, might look appealing to them. Maybe don't look appealing to them either. They just hanging around because what they could do.
my only thing with people, well, from what I see, like when they date people just for their money and stuff, is when things are not going so great. It's like I call them sympathy grabs. I don't got no sympathy. Like, you can't want me. You can't know that, let's say, I'm just giving an example, like, oh, this man is abusive, but, you know, he have money. So you go seeking this man out, you get in a relationship, now he beating you, and now you want me to have sex. Baby, you knew exactly what that was.
And some of them been taking that whooping for years.
Yeah, and it's bad.
And,
like,
and now
I hate
that,
to see it.
now that the
but-
relationship is, you know, he wants to leave, now you want sympathy. And to me, that's crazy to me because ain't no amount of money should let anybody,
No.
you know, because now don't get it wrong. Now women
Still human.
be beating these dudes too now.
They do.
They be
Mm-hmm.
woo.
Yeah. I just don't think nobody should put their hands on nobody. I think everybody should keep their hands to themselves. But we know, like, I think when people think they have money, they feel like they're above.
They're
a lot.
entitled.
Yeah, like, I don't have to go by the regular
Entitled.
rules because
Yeah,
I
to
got
you.
this.
They feel like they entitled to you,
Yeah.
to that person they with. Like, you gonna do what I say, or I'm gonna cut your funds.
And trust, they only get that level of entitlement because you gave it to them. The person gave it to them.
I was just gonna say that. Why would you ever give somebody that kind of entitled, like
'Cause they
power
help
over you,
them.
you know what I
They-
mean?
Yeah, right.
Stringing them along. Like, okay, you ain't gonna act right. I'm cutting all your access to me, which is my money, off,
My resources.
and that's it. Until you act right.
And then you get you gotta think about it, people that never had, or people that they're not used to having nice things and stuff, and now you got someone dangling all this nice stuff in front of them. I feel like that's how they kind of go down that little rabbit hole.
That's that cheese, huh? That's that cheese. You want that cheese? I don't know, man.
gotta
like,
be more to life than that,
I
though.
know how important money is, and trust me, I know because I have a family, so it's very important. But I don't think it's as important as people make it seem today. Like, I think people will sell their soul for it. They'll sell their soul. They'll kill for it.
Yeah, because you gotta understand the life we live now is based on social media. So you have this whole universe in the palm of your hand where you can just look at everything, you see everything, you see the glamorous life. Nobody gonna show the hard part. They show the good part.
And
you
that would be mad when the hard part
you
come
see
out.
all this nice stuff. You're like, oh, how can I get that? Oh, I got to
Yeah.
do this.
Yeah.
Oh, these young girls, you know, they in the strip clubs. All these men throwing money. Yeah, that's probably 1-2 good nights that she had, maybe in a month, maybe in a week. I don't know, because I'm not in that lifestyle. But they only see the glamorous part of it, so they try to jump out there and find it, and they would do whatever to get it. It don't matter what they got to do. Some people would literally just sell their soul to live that life. Deep down inside, they not happy, but they got a $50,000 chain around their neck.
Yeah. And then once you get there,
They pop it up. They pop it.
Popping now.
and once you get there, you gotta maintain it.
Yeah,
All for the
so-
love of money.
Yeah.
For the
I'm
love
here
of
now,
money,
so
but-
I can't go downstream.
You know,
I see often they be like, "Oh, they sharing clothes." It can't never be that serious. Like, to prove a point to social media, it should never be that serious.
Yeah,
I
everybody.
mean,
has
it's
a
so
point to
bad.
prove.
You hear people saying like, "I'd rather cry in a Bentley or in a Rolls Royce than to cry in a Honda." You know what I'm saying? So they
But what you
basically
crying for?
they basically saying if I'm gonna be with a dude and I'm gonna be going through it, whatever it is,
I'ma cry in a Bentley.
abusive, or I'd rather be in somewhere that's
Well,
extravagant.
There's a lot of ways to look at that. So when they say stuff like that, it's a lot of ways to look at that.
I'm just saying, if you
because
crying- if you crying,
I'm
it
not
ain't
gonna cry
good.
on a bike.
But
I can tell you that right now. I'm not crying on the bike.
You're not riding that bike with him?
I'm not getting on that
What
bike.
if you put a special seat in the back to
put
make
a seat
him?
on the side, give me an extra helmet. I don't care. I'm not riding. But again, it's we all have we at different places in our life, right? Like you at different. I just feel like I'm at a place in my life I don't want to, and without a man's resources, I don't have to. So I'm not going to.
You know what I thought about the other day? I was thinking to myself. I say, man, I think it's a lot of people that are single because the thing that they're looking for, quote unquote, looking for, it's more like a business
transaction.
It's
transactional. It ain't business.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just
you give
do
me money
and I do. This is what you want,
Yeah.
and this is what I require. So
It's transactional.
That's it.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're not really looking for love. When you hear people saying, I'm out here looking for love, or there's nothing out there, a lot of people are not really looking for love. Because if you were, the one thing I know, and as a man I understand, when you're looking for love, you're going to find love in the oddest and weirdest places.
Right.
And a lot of times the person that you end up loving and loving you
is the one you least expect.
Bingo. And
Yeah.
and if you're saying, in order for me to date you, you got to be here and have this, well, you're gonna meet those people. You're gonna date those people. It's gonna be cool, but you're not gonna find your person because maybe he's just not there yet. Maybe he has to meet you to get here, right?
True.
But as long as you keep your eyes up here and you're only dating up here, you'll never find what you're looking for. You're never gonna find it. You're never gonna be happy.
Well, you gotta
know what I mean?
understand too. People' definition of love is different.
That's true.
A lot of people date for status. They date for
But
whatever.
that's not love then.
Right.
Yeah.
But then you have the people that's true love, like deep down inside, like I want marriage, I want the family, I want the house with the picket fence, the children, the dog, the cat, whatever. Like it's a lot of people still have those values, but it's not as much as the people that just have their eyes on the prize.
On the prize, which is the moolah, baby. The moolah. Everybody wants the money. But for the money,
That's it.
you
They got the money. Like, okay, think about it. What can you do for me with love? What can you do for me with money?
With love, I can do it. You could do a lot for a person with love, man. I can motivate you to conquer the world. You might, Pinky and the Brain. You remember the cartoon Pinky and the Brain? You might have been Pinky, but I can motivate you to become the Brain.
But when it comes to love, money is very
I'm still
simple.
waiting.
Thank you.
I just said it.
Money is very simple. Money is easy. Everybody know what to do with money. Ain't no confusion. Money can transfer from here.
Oh, you think love? You think love is hard?
Love, there's a lot of different levels to it. There's love languages. You got to know how to love the person. Just because you want to be loved or you like love in a certain way don't mean everybody else do. So it's harder to find love. Money, someone making money, it's not that hard to find.
Love is difficult because, like, with love, you got emotions, you got feelings attached to it, you got a lot of like personal to it. Money,
Yeah.
it don't have to be personal.
It's there.
It's quick, it go fast, it come fast,
That's
it
it.
buys what you want, it gets to the point. Love takes time. Money does not.
And people don't like to invest time.
People don't want to wait. People don't want to wait for it. That's the thing. People just want fast. Like they just want it in and out, in and out. I'm here right now. Tomorrow is a new day.
This is
And the
why
love
you
part
gotta blame the $40 for the lows.
Yes, exactly.
I blame the $40 for the lows. You know those in the street, $40. That's the problem.
$40 everywhere. Any
see?
state, city,
But-
country.
And
It's gonna
honestly,
work.
It's gonna work.
I never looked at love as being difficult. To be really honest with you, I mean, if you're in a relationship is going to be difficult.
Right, but
Not
you
usually
have you have your relationship already. You have your person. The people that's
she's difficult.
okay.
No, love is complex.
Yes.
We're gonna say it's complex. We're not gonna say it's difficult because it sounds like a negative.
Yes, it
love
does.
is just complex. You can want love. Me and Mozzie are both females. We both want love. Let's say we both want love.
Okay.
Her definition of love, my definition of love
It's gonna
is
be different.
different.
Right.
So if someone walks in, if you want to be with Mozzie, you have to understand her definition of love to love her the way she wants to be loved.
Yeah, yeah.
Vice versa, same for me. Someone walk in with some money, you don't have to understand anything because money is understood. Yes,
Right.
you know what money look like. If I put $10,000 right there, you know what it look like. Everybody know what it look like. Ain't no
Exactly.
question about it. Ain't no
That's a
ain't no
green
second
light.
guessing it. Hey, this is what I got. That's what makes it so easy.
It's
I don't have to
easier-
think about it.
Money is easier to pursue than love because
Yep.
love you have to go through hoops.
Yep.
You don't know what this person been through. You gotta like
Yep.
break somebody down, build them back up. Like you don't
Yep.
understand. Like love it takes time.
But time is a good thing, no?
Correct, but a lot ain't nobody got no time for that.
We got plenty of time.
No,
You
people
sure?
are not moving.
Not on the planet that we live in. Remember what we got right here.
No.
Remember what I told you what we got right here?
Yeah.
What we got right here?
The world. And this one phone. You got it's too fast. Like somebody that's like 18, 19, like fresh out of high school, they see the glamorous, the dudes with the money, the chain,
That's
the
it.
clothes. They eyes light
They don't
up. They
have
got
time.
hearts. When you got the man that's working hard, yeah, he working 9 to 5. He probably a lawyer. He's a successful black man, but she don't have time to wait for him to love her correctly when this money could just love me. This money buys me the desire of my heart. It's faster. People gonna always go to money route.
So money is very important then.
Money is important.
Very important.
I mean, but we all know that.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying, but yeah, it's important for. Okay, we understand that money has purpose, right?
Mm-hmm.
The purpose was supposed to be very plain and simple, right?
Mm-hmm.
To pay for your lifestyle, right? To pay for your living, your day-to-day living, right? Your house, your food, your transportation. But as time grew, we took it somewhere totally different. No.
Of course.
Of course.
So now we're
shifted.
buying everything with money. You could
They're
buy a man,
manipulating
you
it
could buy a
to
woman with money.
Be beneficial to them.
Yeah. So it's safe to say that we can say because of money, love is going to be a myth in the next couple of years. There's going to be no such thing as love.
Because how Mazi explained it, there are those individuals that want love. They want the white picket
It's
fence.
still
They
the people.
want
It's still,
it.
but
It
you have to
exists.
weed through.
Yeah.
But you know how hard it is for you to weed.
That's what I'm saying. It's harder now. Before social media, like
Yeah.
my
You ain't seeing
era,
20 million
exactly,
women a
like
day.
my era, like we didn't have social media, so you meet people and y'all get to know each other. Now it's like, okay, I see him. Next thing you know, I'm on a flight to Dubai.
Yeah.
I just met you yesterday.
Yeah.
You flying me to Dubai tomorrow.
So then
You know
another
what I'm
guy
saying?
comes
And
talking
then
some other mess.
You're
You're
like,
like,
child,
oh.
please, I don't got time for that. He just flew me to Dubai. So what you gonna do?
You don't
for
see
me?
this Birkin bag I just got for going to do. Yeah.
And you see what
Hello.
I'm saying? So it's like money gets straight to the point now.
Yeah.
When love it takes time. You got to get to know the person. You got to figure out if you like them. You got to figure out if you want to tolerate them. You got
Yeah.
to figure out.
Damn,
The
you make it
pros,
sound
the
like a
cons.
job.
It is a job. You
It
can't
is.
just meet somebody. If I just met you, you think we just gonna fall in love in them 2 seconds? No, you
No.
got to get to know me.
Well, I'm not a hard person to love. My wife would attest to that.
Oh, I don't think so.
She met me and fell in love with me within 30 minutes. Actually, 30 minutes. She was crying.
Okay.
I know.
Let's get her on the line. Come on, y'all.
Ring, ring, ring,
Ring,
Michelle.
ring, ring.
She
Hello,
loved-
Michelle. Let us
She
know
loved
what's
me
going
so much
on.
within 30 minutes she was
No.
crying. Tears of joy. She said, "Oh my God, I've
Yeah,
never."
but how long ago y'all met?
2001,
See?
Sir, we're in 2025.
2000. I couldn't really rock in 2020. I couldn't rock with it. I think if I was ever like, dealing with people today are dealing, I think I would just be single.
My
I wouldn't-
point.
I wouldn't. I mean, because
But think about it, like the love was built. Like you said, you couldn't rock with it in 2020.
no, because you don't know what people.
2001.
You don't really know what people want from you.
Exactly.
see
So
what I'm
you had to
saying?
weed through. You had to work through. That love didn't come overnight. Now, if you would have just approached with some money, the money is there. We ain't even waiting overnight, baby. It's here now.
That's right there. The money. All the
It's
dude got to
here.
do is say, "Hey, I'm take you out. Let's go out." They take you out
Jay-Z.
to booby trap on the river.
Where, booby? What you know?
Booby trap on the river.
What is that?
Pull up on a yacht in the back.
You don't need to know what it is.
So that's it. You won her already. That just with that right there. She don't even care what else you got going
Nope.
on.
And she don't care about none of the bad stuff.
None of the other stuff. Your baggage, your
Nope.
luggage you bring. She don't care about.
But
your
it's not
history.
love. It's a transaction.
Right. It's transaction. It's based on.
This is what y'all
Like, oh,
got
I
to.
like him because he did this.
This is
girl did
wait.
this.
So hold up.
out.
This is what y'all got to deal with out here.
Girl.
And so
I
then,
got
of course,
flued out.
think about it though. In
Damn.
all fairness, the guys that now you meet a girl or a woman, should I say, that actually does still believe in love, wants the white picket fence, she's making you work more. What you think he gonna do?
Beat it.
I ain't about to work
not
hard
gonna
for
work for
this.
that.
Not when I got this D's over here.
Exactly. Like women have made it easier for men to cheat,
Yeah.
easier to get into relationships with that. Men don't have to do much. Just like certain women.
Don't gotta do nothing.
It is what it is. That's just what we in. And it sucks for the people that really want the relationship, that really want the love life.
Yeah, because it's gonna be hard to
So
find.
for those that want the love life, being that, because the way, I don't know how you guys do it. Y'all make me not even. I wouldn't want to be a part of it. So for those that do want the love, like, how would they be able to find love?
It's
if
hard.
This is the condition.
I mean, you just have to be patient.
Patient. You just said there's no time.
Because if you gotta weed out all those, you just gotta be patient and go through the maze. That's it.
The maze.
The maze of the people that's out there that's just willing to just buy you, basically.
Man, dog, is that messed up out here?
But some people, that's like you said, what you just said not too long ago. If you had to date right now, you would just stay single.
I would just,
and that's what it revert to. Everybody would just rather be single or just tolerate what they tolerate.
If I was dealing with y'all, I would just be like this. I love myself. Because this is crazy, man. Because you could be with somebody, you don't even know if they really like you, or they just with you for some money. Or they just with you because...
Yeah, people go based off looks, go based off money. Long as you look good and you got the money.
That's it.
One got the looks, one got the money, that's it. Match made in heaven.
I was going to say, because you don't even got to have the looks as long as you got the money. You know what I'm saying?
The guys don't need the looks.
The guys don't need the looks. The women need the looks.
Yeah. The
women need the looks. The guy needs the money. And they don't matter.
They go together real bad.
That's it.
Damn.
Real bad.
And it's match made in heaven.
And the reason it's so messed up out here is because then, like you say, it's a match made in heaven. Now they're together. Now y'all procreating. Y'all don't even like each other.
But how did it get so bad to where it's like this? Like, what happened? Like, how did it become something like where it's just social media? Social media. You think it's social media?
What else?
I think
social media messed up.
I think it's the $40 for the low, man. I think it started with the 40.
Because a lot of people don't know about the $40 for the low.
If you from here,
a lot of people don't know about the $40 for the low.
Listen, I used to laugh at people because when back in the day, we used to be in the club all the time because doing
Angels.
Angels, Office,
G5,
take one,
Diamonds.
You know what I'm saying? And Coco's. I'll walk in and be like 10, 15 of us. We walk in, and like I'm always mindful and respectful towards my wife, so I don't throw money. I tell the girls that shit. Look, I got some quarters in my pocket. I said, but however,
I'm not about to play.
No, because I be joking with them. I'll be like, but however,
that's a joke.
I'll be like, however, here's just to leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, it's gonna get wild because them boys crazy, and I would turn around and literally like 4 of them would be missing. And I'd be like, yo, what? And then they'll come back like 5-10 minutes. And I'm like, with a big grin, I'm like, where y'all go? Man, $40. To me, that's wild. And that was like 2009, 2008, 2007.
That's their line of work. That's what they work.
But it started with that. That was like before social media was like,
correct.
$40 was rampant.
It ain't $40 no more, but okay.
But I don't know how, because I don't be in the club no more. I don't go with nobody.
Trust me, I know they ain't charging $40 no more.
What is it now?
Because you could get $40 in the DR. You ain't gonna get $40 here.
So what's the number now?
I don't know. You gotta ask somebody that do those type of activities.
Well, I think a lot of those guys are waiting for Trump to drop the price back down. So they waiting for the Trump to bring the market back down. I think because I don't know, but I'm gonna say this, man. I don't know how you guys deal with it. I'm glad I don't have to deal with it. I couldn't deal with it.
It's tough. The dating pool right now is gone to.
Is it just right now? I think it's been like that for a while.
It's been like that for a while, and it's just gonna get worse because as time evolves,
you have a new generation,
yes,
and it's
generation
just gonna get worse and worse and worse and worse.
Worse and worse, and just. You gotta get what you just get in where you can fit in. If you got your person, keep your person.
Yeah. Appreciate
Hold it down,
your person.
Just make it work because
when they gone,
that's it.
I don't.
The grass ain't green on the other side.
I don't know how it is with like for other race of people because I always say to myself, does this just happen within our race only? Like, or do other people of other like whites and whatever have to deal with the same thing?
You know what? That's a good question.
I've always wondered that. I've always said to myself, is it a we thing where like we just?
I think it is a we thing.
It has to be because I don't.
You just don't never see them dealing with this.
That's what I'm saying.
You don't see it.
So
it might happen. We just don't see it, and it don't get talked about.
You think so?
What you heard about it?
I mean, you can't. No, what I'm saying is, I just don't think it happens in their side because I don't think. I think they've always had, right?
It's not about they always had. It's values. They were raised on a different. differently.
Yeah.
So they appreciate
Yeah.
what they have, or they know, okay, we got this, we got that, let's work
Yeah,
together. They
yeah.
build together.
Yeah.
Versus
Yeah, we do too much.
just a lot. They got a lot going on.
We do too
Because
much.
I always
It's a lot
wonder,
going on.
I'm not gonna lie, I always think to myself, is it just a we thing? Are we that effed
Well,
up?
if we didn't have, I think I don't want to say it's just a we thing. I hate that.
I think
but
it is though, to be honest.
On
it's
this
like-
topic,
Yeah.
This topic?
yeah, this
It's
topic.
like if we didn't place so much value on the things that we place value on, we really probably wouldn't go through what we're going through.
correct.
I agree with that.
So and we know that our culture places a lot of value on materialistic things.
I agree with that.
Like
I agree with that.
they're not impressed by none of that. They don't even
Well, they're kind of like used to it, kind of.
not even the ones
You know
that's not used to it.
No, when I say used to it, I mean like you don't have to be used to it on a grand level, but you had, right?
Yeah,
you,
but-
you didn't have a lack thereof.
But most of them don't have. It's just the value.
They don't have that
They
same care.
appreciate what they have. That's the
Yeah.
difference. Like the we thing is not
Yeah.
necessarily. It's just a topic because it's out there. It's like, oh, soon as somebody get couple $100,000, what you think they gonna run and go do?
You know where they going to?
They ain't finna buy no house.
You know they gonna get some jewelry.
point.
Get some
Case
clothes.
adjourned.
Go to the booty club.
That's it.
And just make it rain.
They're not gonna do the right thing. Oh, go get them a house. Go buy them a car.
that's why it's the
invest.
value.
Their values. They
Damn,
don't
boy.
value the price of $1. I got it like this. I could get it again tomorrow.
Damn,
That's
boy.
the mentality.
We-
I could just get it. I could just keep getting it.
Man, we stuck.
Versus somebody else, you'd be like, you know what? I didn't have this. Let me cherish it. Let me invest. Let me try to multiply my money. Like they move a little different when it comes to that.
And think about it, they have access to the same thing we got access
Exactly.
to. They got the same
They just
social
move
platform.
differently.
Their values are different.
The values are different.
Well, my brothers and my sisters, boy, look here. Y'all got it rough, hard. Y'all stuck between a rock and a hard place. And I'm just smooth sailing, baby, because I couldn't do it. I think y'all need to join me on my raft and just say F it and just let it be.
That part.
I think y'all just should say, you know what, we're done with the doo-doo. And let's find some clean white water, some clean water, and just leave all this stuff behind. Huh? What y'all think?
Listen.
Child.
Well, with that being said, man, this is our episode. I'm sorry, but the money's very important. It's very important, man. Love y'all,
Money,
man.
money, money.
Love y'all.